Hello, Sagittarius. How is the person on your mind currently feeling about you? Let's see. So first up, we've got positive. And also excited. Okay. Sounds pretty good so far, Sagittarius. This person is feeling positive and excited about you. That pretty much speaks for itself. I guess I don't need to really give much in the way of commentary, so let's pull some more cards. How is the person on Sagittarius's mind currently feeling about Sagittarius? We have, this is the domestic servant, I believe. Let me see. Let me move this up because I want to fit all my cards in the window so that you can see them like you should see them. Let's see. Okay. And we have the old lady. Okay, Sagittarius. This person who's on your mind, yes, they feel positive and excited, but it's like they're waiting for something to happen. They are waiting probably on you because even though they feel positive about things, they apparently don't feel proactive. Emphasis being on active. They're waiting. They're sitting around thinking about you, and it's very positive. They're feeling very excited, but they're not doing anything. They seem to think that you will or should or could do it instead. They want you to initiate, perhaps, I don't know yet, but that's kind of the sense I'm getting here, because it looks like they need help. They actually consciously acknowledge that they need help. They need help moving this forward. They need help coming towards you, apparently. And they think that you're the one who can give them that help. Okay. So I feel like we've heard this before, Sagittarius. It's been a while since I did any readings for you, and sorry for the absence, but that happens sometimes. I mean, this is not how I make my living, alas. So I just got very busy with work, and here we are. But let's not talk about me. Let's get back to you and your person. So for Sagittarius, how is the person on their mind currently feeling about them? We have the Two of Spades. And we have the Ten of Clubs. Interesting. Okay. Again, this energy, this stuck energy of just kind of waiting, sitting, not doing. Maybe some thinking, a lot of thinking, or not thinking. This person is feeling like, I don't know, overwhelmed by the thoughts, overwhelmed by their own indecision. It's probably doing their head in, actually, but they're trying not to pay attention to that. It almost gives me a sense like, they're feeling positive and excited, but I feel almost like they have to work to maintain the feeling of positivity and excitement. Like they have to be very consciously focusing their attention on their hopes for the future. And this is, again, yet another way for them to escape the present in which they are not doing anything. They're just thinking about you very positively and feeling very excited. But yeah, they need help, but they feel like they need help. Like I said, probably from you, but interestingly, it could be that they maybe have some kind of psycho-emotional thing that they feel like they need help with. And maybe actually they need help feeling positive. Maybe they, I don't know, suffer from some bouts of depression or melancholic thoughts or pessimism. here, and maybe that's why they're just not acting. Like it's too much for them. Something's overwhelming them so that they're not able to act. But let's continue, Sagittarius. So the person on your mind, how are they currently feeling about you? Okay, we've got the Devil. And we've got Judgment. So, Sagittarius. Again, yeah, this person, there's some kind of psycho-emotional, I think like maybe closed loop of negative and or tortured thoughts going on with this person. And it's leading them to be like unable to move forward. I don't know if they are overcome by fears or anxiety, or that they're, I don't know, like what they want is so overwhelming to them because they feel like they can't get what they want even if they make the effort. And so again, they talk themselves into kind of not making the effort. And so yeah, like I said, they're stuck in a way where they like need somebody else to come in and do something. And maybe actually what they want, it maybe doesn't even need to be you who comes in and changes things here. Maybe they're open for an act of God or the universe or something. I don't know. They do, I think, though, very much want some relief because they're very consciously aware of how this is affecting them. And this is really suggesting an extremely strong desire for you that they have. They have this yearning that they're trying to push it down, but they like can't. You know, like it's still breaking into their consciousness. Let's see what else we can find out here about your person's feelings for you, Sagittarius. So how is this person on Sagittarius's mind currently feeling about Sagittarius? Okay, we have coins. And we have the Tower. Interesting. So it looks like here from these cards, they really value you. But they feel like you are somehow remote, far away, either physically far away or, you know, mentally far away. Like maybe you're not into them. Again, this may not be the case, but this is their perception. Yeah. It may be that they are in some way, I'm not sure how exactly, but it may be that they're finding value in that. It may be that they're kind of maybe even a little relieved that nothing is actually happening here from your side. It could be because it's, even though they say they are aware that they need help and it's doing their head and all that, maybe they feel like it'll somehow at some point get to a point where they just can't bear it anymore and they actually come forward and do the initiating themselves, and then that will allow them to get some much needed relief, but it'll also allow them to feel better about the fact that they have, you know, stood up and done the right thing. You know, they'd feel proud of themselves for taking action where they want desperately to take action, instead of being this old lady here very passively waiting. I didn't think your reading was going to get that complex, Sagittarius. I mean, it started so, you know, happy and lighthearted, didn't it? Well, let's see, one more thing here, one more set of cards to see how this person is feeling about you. So the person on Sagittarius' mind, how are they feeling about Sagittarius? We've got Under the Haystack, Fast Asleep. And we've got Yes, Mary, have I? 3 bags full. Okay, so this under the, so they're dreaming about you and about being with you and doing things with you, but they're obviously when you're dreaming, you're not like in the real world taking action. Meanwhile, if you see in this picture, this actually is a scene from Little Boy Blue. The was it a nursery rhyme? Yes. And so he's taking his nap in the haystack. Look what's happening though. Oh my goodness, the sheep is getting away. See, because he's supposed to be watching the sheep, but he's not. He's sleeping on the job. Your person is sleeping on the job. Your person is not tending to the sheep. You are the sheep. And look what the sheep is doing. The sheep is going away. Sheep is going away. And maybe they must be aware of that. Like, you know, they're taking a chance here, not taking action, not saying anything, that you are going to just drift farther and farther away. We already talked about how they feel like you are distant in some kind of way. It's just going to increase, and they probably realize that. This kid here looks like he's happily asleep, though, so I don't know, that's kind of strange. And then we have here, yes, Mary, have I 3 bags full. I think they feel like you have the ability to, like I said in the beginning, you have the ability to help them out here, to initiate, to put them out of their misery. And that seems to be what they're hoping for. And I mean, like, quite literally falling asleep to their own, what's the word? I was going to say, no, it's not that. They're falling asleep to their own initiative. That's not the word I was thinking of either. I'm kind of, I can't think of the word. But anyway, yeah, but they think you're more than capable. They think you're more than capable, and maybe you actually have at some point come forward and try to help them, you know, push through this, you know, stagnation here regarding your connection. But it's not working. They are fast asleep, and they're dreaming. And I guess their dream is kind of positive and excited. but the reality is that, I mean, like, nothing's happening. So I'm going to leave it there, Sagittarius. You know better than I do. The good news is that this is how they're feeling about you in the moment. And maybe they will wake up and realize, oh my goodness, the sheep is getting away. We can only hope, perhaps, or not, you know, because maybe you're actually kind of done with this person, and this reading kind of helped you to move further in that direction. Thank you very much for watching, Sagittarius. Until next time, goodbye.